Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is Lemon here, back by Luminescent LLC with a Libra season reading for Cancer energy. This is going to be the 10th house, the highest point in the chart in C for the Sun in Libra. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe as it helps the channel to grow. And I appreciate any comments left showing and telling me and others how this video resonated for you. And if you are looking for a personal reading or to see any updates on my social media or read my blog, those links are in the description box below. And let's get into your reading, Cancer. The 10th house is the house of discipline. Whichever parent that was for you that was more discipline oriented, that's the one. And it could be mother, it could be father, it doesn't matter. But the 10th house is about how much discipline you use in your life to get you coordinated and structured on fulfilling your life's purpose, your destiny, career path, whatever. Cancer, because this is your opposite energy house, there calls for you to look at the truth behind any mother issues you have with yourself or others, finding a work-home balance, nurturing your career path, putting more discipline that you need into your work, so it allows you to heal the wounded parts of communication with the past disciplinary figures in your life. And that could be father or mother, it doesn't matter. But how you nurture yourself is going to be very, very big right now, because that part of you needs to be structured in a way where you can fulfill whatever purpose you feel like you're here to do. If you are slacking on nurturing your true, authentic career path, you're going to get a taste of medicine that's going to put you in check. Okay, and this is for anyone who have Cancer in one of your houses. So, angel guys, what message do we have for Cancer during this Libra season? What message do we have for Cancer during this Libra season? You're going to be provoked to communicate. Because this is yeah, 10th house. I just seen 10th house too. Because Libra is square to you, just like it squares Capricorn. On Capricorn end, it's in the 4th house, so it does have to deal with the nurturing, mothering side of reality. But for you, it has to deal with the disciplinary side of nurturing. Because the mothering, nurturing, the soft nurturing, it comes in the 4th house, where we dig deep into the roots, the dark part of the situation. 10th house is Capricorn Saturn energy, so it is dark as well. But you need to, it's the nurturing that we all need to get it together. Okay, it's that tough love. That's what the 10th house represents, tough love. You need to be giving yourself more tough love and trying to make it easy. Trying to take the easy way out of the situation. Or you may have to share this with someone else. Okay, but there's going to be a situation where you're called to take action in this, being handled fairly or justly. Okay, so we got the 1st house owning, so it definitely could do with money and physical assets. We got your card here, the Moon, soul energy. Okay, being in alignment. We got Mercury, mind, which follows the Moon. And in the last card, we got 4th house, roots. Yes, your house. And then at the bottom, we have Uranus, genius. All right, so yeah, this is going to be something sudden that kind of happens. You're not expecting it. But even though you're not expecting this change to happen, it is going to motivate you to get on your shit and stop pussyfooting around. So if there is something that you've been wanting to own, wanting to do, you need to take a look at what fears you have with this moon card being in the second position. You need to take a view of what fears you've been hiding, or what secrets do you hide from others or yourself that kind of stops you, because you want to dig into your mind, building up your mind, saying better things about yourself, saying affirmations, but allowing yourself to that. I feel like your mind is going to be a bridge to you digging deep into the roots of why you back out of situations or slide yourself away from situations that really need your attention. And again, this is about discipline. So there's going to be something that happens that kind of makes you want to be more hands-on, more tough love with yourself or those around you, or if you have children, with the Mercury being here, trickster energy, Gemini. But yeah, there is something that's going to randomly take place that you're not expecting, and maybe you may be worried about your money, but the money isn't what's most important right now. You may be worried about your money, but the money is not most important right now. What's most important is how you feel about yourself and where those feelings come from. That's what you need to be conscious of. Because if you feel undeserving of something that you actually want, it's going to be that much harder for you to get it or attain it. So there may be some aha moment that you recognize that, and you start to change it around and flip it around, because Libra season is about balance. So second house. Why second house in the first position? We got the Empress. Empress energy being a great manifester. Ooh, we got Emperor at the bottom. So this could be a marriage proposal. You're willing to take on more work in a relationship. It could be a mother-in-law and father-in-law wanting to talk to you about something specifically. But yeah, with the Emperor and the Empress, these are divine counterparts, divine masculine, divine feminine energies. So and then the Empress is the nurturer of the energy, and the Emperor is the expression of divine energy. So yeah, you need to own the fact that you are a nurturer, male or female, or however you want to represent yourself. You need to own the fact that you are naturally a nurturer. You are a water energy wherever you have Cancer, okay? But even though you are this is a softer energy. It is water. It is persistent. It is persistent. But you want to pay attention to how you show up. How do you show up? Do you show up bold, or do you emotionally manipulate people out of their power? Or are you allowing yourself to own your power in life and continuing to balance that with the divine feminine energy, where you allow things to come to you naturally? Let's look at the soul. Okay. So we got the Nine of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So, yeah, this is going on a deep journey right here. Taking a deep look at what changes, because there's going to be a change with Uranus at the bottom deck. This overall reading is about some random change or random information coming in that's going to change everything. It's going to change everything. The game is being changed right now. And it may have to do with a mother. The mother figure or the nurturer in the situation may coming in and completely changing your world from what it used to be being something else. And you may be on the very defensive side of it, because you may feel like this change is going to be something that's going to hurt you, or is going to make you take a step back from what it is that you actually want. But we got the Five of Swords at the bottom. So there is definitely conflicting views about the situation. However, this offers you an ability to choose how you want to view the situation as well, even if they are not the same as other people. because other people may have different views and perspectives about the same situation that you're looking at. But you don't have to choose what someone else has chosen before. You can choose differently. Some people might be telling you to handle this situation a certain way that you don't feel is the right way to handle it. And that's okay. That's okay. As long as you're being authentic and true to yourself and what you feel is best, then that's okay. That's okay. As long as you know, again, with the 10th house being the highlight of all of this, maybe you may have lost the offer, or you may have lost a job, or there may be a change in your job that requires something that you don't want to be involved with, and you have to be the person to stand up and say, you know, I have a right to choose my life the way I want it to be. And the consequences of that, yes, you will have to deal with, but you have to also be aware that, again, own that Empress energy. You can make your life however you want it to be, and you don't need another human person to rely on to create that life for you. You do it by yourself. That's what being a God being on this plane is about. Gods are creators, right? So we have the power within us. God is within you. It's not a separate entity that you have to search for or go to. It's already in you. So if God created earth and light and caused there to be light, there was dark. Like, if you can cause things to be what you want them to be, why are you not using this for as a discipline for yourself to call to life the things that you want to see? So let's look at this Mercury line. Yeah, you need to clear your mind of old ways of thinking or behaviors that make you defensive about, you know, being somewhere different or trying something new. Allow yourself to take a break from things that may have been stressing you out, and it could be parenting that's been stressing you out, or it could be a job that's been stressing you out. There is a responsibility, or you being in an authoritative state that may have been stressing you out or causing you to feel like you're just tired and you're ready for something new. But what you want to do first is meditate and ask, you know, God, ask your spirit guides, ancestors, you know, connect with your roots. Allow your mind to dissolve out of the 3D experience and get into a higher dimensional experience so that you can get to the root of the issue, because it could be generational that you are experiencing. You could be experiencing generational curse that you want to break out of. Ooh, look at this. You got the Ace of Cups with the Libra card, Justice. So when you allow yourself to meditate on, you know, how you can bridge this gap that you have between where you are and where you want to be, you will receive the required emotions to help you get to the root of the issue when it comes to owning your divine feminine energy, so that you can receive that balance with the Emperor we saw earlier. And then we got the Gemini card here. Everything is fine. So the worst of the situation is over when the shakeup happens. And here's your card here. You know, allow yourself to receive support through this shakeup, because in the end, you will be fine. You will be okay. This will be the best decision that you've made. Okay? Don't torture yourself. Don't nitpick at yourself. Don't down yourself. Don't attack yourself. And don't attack other people as well. People have to do what's best for them just like you do. So if somebody has to make a decision or move or something like that in order for them to get themselves better in a better situation so they can be happy and healthier, be open to allowing that situation to happen. Okay, change the way you think about something, because you could be emotionally manipulating somebody, or financially feeling like you own that person in some type of way. You could be manipulating them to believe certain things about you, or trying to make them believe certain things about themselves. That's just not true. So get to the root of your issues that you have when it comes to controlling finances, or if you need to speak with a boss, you feel like they're taking too much control of your life or your schedule, and you don't have time to yourself. Speak up and say something. It's very important that you have that emotional balance and get to the root of what it is overall that is bothering you, because you may find a genius idea to resolve it if you choose to connect on a higher level rather than, you know, choosing the mundane to control you. Although magic is in the mundane, you also have to be aware of when you are in a magical situation. Usually when you are stressed and at the point where you want to say fuck it, that's the time, that's the point in your timeline where you get to change directions. So be very mindful, very, very mindful of what you say and the energy behind it as well. So again, get to the root of what causes your emotions to be off balance when it comes to keeping yourself on a schedule, keeping yourself balanced, keeping yourself healthy, and making sure that you take care of home as well as work. What is it in your soul that is causing you to want to leave a situation that you've created for yourself? Why do you want to escape? Why do you want to leave? What do you feel like you're being called to do? Allow your higher self to give you a download of that information. Okay? And that is your message, Cancer energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Peace.
Trying to find the significance of what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche.